Hi, welcome to my channel. Today, okay, huge zit right here. Okay, no. Hi, welcome to my channel. In this video, I used this, which I'm sorry, it already has makeup stuck to it, I can't get off, but I used the Vice LTD palette to get this look with my eyes. If you are looking for this kind of look, then just keep watching.
Alright, so getting started, I am going to use the Lorac Behind the Scenes Primer. I have been using this one for the last few days, and it has been keeping my lids oil-free. My eyeshadows haven't been creasing at all, moving at all, and they've been nice and vivid. So, and a bonus, it does not irritate my lids, so yay for non-irritated lids. Yay! Next step, we are going to grab the Urban Decay Vice LTD palette and grab the color Anonymous, and I'm going to place that all over my lid up to my brow bone. I am going to make this like the first layer a nice base so that all the eyeshadows that I put on afterwards will be nice and smooth and no tugging, and it just makes things a lot easier for me. Some people don't find this step necessary, but for me, and especially with this primer, it helps. Next, I'm grabbing this Morphe brush. I don't remember, it's like the stiff blending brush, I believe. I'll have to link it down below, but I'm going to grab that in the color Laced from that same palette. And I'm going to be placing this inside of my crease. And you'll see in just a second there, here I go. I pat it on the outside and I'm rounding it out. I am not going to do like a cat eye look with this. I'm really rounding it out. I am going to go above my crease quite a bit because my crease is kind of in a weird spot, and I have semi sunken in eyes. I don't know how to explain it, but you can kind of see if you look. So I bring it out quite a bit and further than my crease. And then I'm going to bring that all the way to the inside of my eye because, again, I want that rounded out, kind of smoky-ish eye. So I really want to bring it in, connect it all down to the inside of my eye. Next, I am grabbing the NYX was this eye base in white. I am putting this in the middle of my lid because I'm going to put some vibrant glittery colors right in that little spot there. And I want them to be nice and vivid, and this eyeshadow base is pretty nice. I like it a lot. It is sticky but not too sticky, but for colors that have a lot of fallout, this shadow base works really well. So I'm going to use that. It's going to bring the color out and it's going to keep them from falling all over my face. So now I'm grabbing this Urban Decay brush that comes in like pretty much every palette they sell. And I'm going to grab the color Heat. It's this really orangey, glittery, goldy color. You can see right there. It's so pretty. And it was the whole reason for this entire look. So yeah. So I'm going to pack that on. I'm not going to slide around because I don't want to tug and make the applications messy. And I also don't want any fallout. So I'm just like tapping it on, trying to keep it mostly on my lid, trying to get as little in the crease as possible. And so here I go, tap, tap, tap. If you learn how to apply your shadows, it'll help so much, just learning the different kinds and ways to apply them. It'll help so much in keeping from having a bunch of fallout and a big mess. So now taking the color Blitz, and I'm putting that in the middle there, and it's just going to give it more dimension. It kind of reminds me of a flame almost, the way this comes out. It looks so pretty. So I'm putting it in the middle there. It's just going to bring the middle of my lid out more. It's going to draw more attention to my eyes, which I want. And then going back with that that Morphe brush and some more of lace, I am going to add more color into my crease on the inside and the outside, so I don't lose any of that kind of blown out drama that it has. And so I'm just going to keep doing that until I'm happy. And of course, I'm going to go back in with the flat side and the color, what was that color again? Heat again, just so it's kind of back and forth. You don't want to lose Laced, but you don't want to lose Heat. So you kind of go back and forth until you have a happy medium with them. So that's what I did there, just blending, 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 which we all know is the key part to makeup. Now I am grabbing the Eco Tools pencil brush in the color Nameless from, again, the Urban Decay palette. And I'm just putting that in the middle of where I put lace, just to kind of give a little bit more drama, but not too much more drama. It just kind of adds a little bit more. It draws a little bit more attention to my eyes, but still having laced on the outside of it, you don't lose lace, and it all blends together very nicely. It looks very soft, which is what I'm going for. I want the dramatic look, but a soft version of it. It sounds confusing, but I promise you there's a reason. I am not going to be putting on fake lashes later, so I don't want to do too much drama, but I do want some. So anyways, going back to that Morphe brush yet again with the color laced, I am just blending it together a little bit more. And like I said before, you're going to keep going back and forth blending with your shadows. If you want to have them looking how you want, chances are you're going to have to go back and forth quite a few times. And then I'm going to take a clean fluffy brush and I'm just going to soften all of it up. Just soften the entire eye up right there. Just bring them all together so that it doesn't look like you see a bunch of harsh lines, because no one wants that. Ain't nobody got time for a bunch of harsh lines. No, 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 no. So here I'm just looking around for a brush, and I'm going back in to Nameless, and I'm putting that under my bottom lash line. I just wanted to have a little bit of definition under there, but I didn't want to go in with perversion or anything because I didn't want too dark of a look. This was a daytime look. Daytime dramatic look. Hey, what are you gonna do? So that is what I'm doing there. And then I grabbed this angled brush from Real Techniques. I don't know what it's called, but I bought it in a relatively new brush set at Ulta. I believe this is a Samantha Chapman brush, but it's angled and it makes it so easy to apply shadow under my lash line, under my bottom lash line. So I'm taking the color laced, and that's what I did there. I kind of softened up what I had put down with Nameless. Now I'm taking this Urban Decay 24-Hour Zero. What's this called? The Urban Decay 24/7 liner in the color Zero. And I'm putting that on my upper and lower waterline. I put it on the upper so that my lashes look a little bit more full and dramatic. And I put it on the bottom because honestly it's going to transfer down there. I have the worst time with liners transferring on my lid, on my waterline, so might as well just do top and bottom. Now I'm going in with the Revlon Colorstay Skinny Liquid Liner in the color Blackout, and I'm applying that to my upper lash line. I am having the hardest time figuring out how to do my liner on camera because normally I gently kind of pull it tight so that the line is a lot cleaner. And I know they recommend not doing that, but really like that's what works for me, but I can't because I can't get close enough to the mirror. So still working on that. Normally I like to have a lot cleaner lines, but hey, I'm trying to stay in the camera's view. So working with what I got. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just kind of lining my lids, trying to find a way to get them as clean as I can. You know, I realized that if I kept going to try and keep them super clean, I was going to end up with super thick liner, which I did not want to do. So I just kind of stopped and accepted what I had as what was going to happen. So now I'm doing the next eye. Oh, and something else. I'm not doing a cat eye with this look. I wanted to try something different. I know cat eye is really in right now, but I wanted to try just a simple line. Nothing too fancy. No cat eye. So that is what I have there. Just really simple eye look. So the next step in this whole process is getting the highlight, which of course I left completely out of my reach, so I had to reach over and get it. This came in an Ipsy box, I want to say like a month or two ago. It is from Pacifica. Oh my goodness. There we go. It is from Pacifica. It is the color Ethereal. It's actually pretty nice. I'm not normally a big fan of Pacifica shadows. They just are too, like, not oily, but they slide around too much on me. But this one's actually pretty nice. It's a pretty highlight. I'll probably be using it a little bit more because it gives a more natural highlight, in my opinion, in the corner, in the corner under the brow bone. Like, it's super soft, but gets the job done. So I'll probably be using that a few more times at least. Now I'm going in with my Tarte lash curler, which, oh my gosh, finally I have found a way to curl my lashes and make the curl last, because I have super short and sparse and just difficult to work with lashes. They never hold a curl, but using this lash curler with the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, I finally can have somewhat of a curl in my lashes. So excited. So that is what I'm doing here. I'm applying my mascara. And I'm just kind of, what I've learned in my journey to find curly lashes is that I don't, for me, and my kind of lashes, don't want to apply too much mascara at the base of my lashes. And I know that goes against what a lot of people say you need to do for lashes, but I found that doing a light coat all the way through my lashes and then focusing more at the tip of my lashes, that works better. It keeps more of a curl in my lashes. It makes my lashes more noticeable and stand out, and it's just so pretty. So here I am lining my lips, and I guess I skipped over my other eye. So the other eye, you have an idea of what I did. I curled and applied mascara. Now I'm applying NYX lip pencil in Pinky, and I like to hold the lip pencil against my lip at an angle, like you can see right there, so that it applies a thicker line, because I don't normally just apply liner to the outer part of my lips. I kind of more or less fill them all the way in, except for the very inner parts of my lips, because I like to have a fuller looking lip, so I leave the inner part kind of bare so that the lip color isn't as dark. Now I am using the Too Faced Melted Liquefied Longwear Lipstick. This is in the color Melted Sugar. It's a super pale nude, and I want to find a way to make it work. So I actually like the way this lip looks. If it was with a different eye, I would be totally happy wearing it, but I feel like with this eye, I need a little bit more of like a orangey kind of peachy color. So I grabbed this Pixel lip tint in the color Perceptive. Oh my gosh, I love these things. They are like $5 at Ulta, and they last so long. The glossiness goes away after a while, but once the glossiness goes away, the color stays, and it is, I don't know, just so pretty. So that's that. I don't know what's going on here. Is my video over? I don't think so. Is it really still going?